friends, welcome to Mystery Stamping. I was going to get this recorded and then I didn't have to. So I'm live tonight with a funky hairdo. More on that later. Anyway, actually it's just, it's flat. It's not, yeah, anyway. My name is Cheryl Wright and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Northeastern Montana. And tonight we're doing mystery stamping. Mystery stamping. So the clue is on my Facebook page sometime in the afternoon. Sometimes it's around 2. Today it was around 3:30 because we had so much stuff happening today. Again, more later. Anyway, hi Nancy. Stormy Kansas, huh? Ugh. Well, we need the moisture. If you're like us, we need the moisture. It was supposed to snow here and we haven't seen much by any means, but across the state it's getting yucky. All right. Winter doesn't know when to quit sometimes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add this to the stage. It says the stage. Oh, I have something that's it's floating by. Hopefully it won't bother me the whole time. And there we are. All right, so Mystery Stamping 87 is what we are doing today. There is that. You can take a screenshot of that. I do have a graphic that I was going to share with you, but I might just have to tell you because I don't know where my graphic is. You know, it's in the pile. We're not celebrating anymore. I have more stuff. Ta-da! Last Chance Products. See, I knew I'd find it somewhere. Last Chance Products started today. So they added more products that are available while supplies last. And I heard, I didn't count, somebody said 86 stamp sets are in there, plus all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. You said you saw your prepaid paper pumpkin is on the retiring list. They are reconfiguring it, Nancy. If you have a prepaid code, it's all good. If you choose to purchase something from here on out, it's going to look different. Does that make sense? So I currently have a prepaid subscription kit. And I think I have 5 more months on it. And then I bought a code back during celebration. So I have another whole year with the code. But I don't want them running together. I want one to end and the next one to begin. So I'm going to wait till I run out and then I'll put the new code in and then I'll have my paper pumpkin kit for the next year. So if you have the code, you're good. To get more prepaid, it's going to look different from now on. And you go to paperpumpkin.com to get the prepaid and to do anything with your paper pumpkin. Make sure you go in and claim your account. And that is very easy. If you need me to show you how to do that, let me know. I would be very happy to do that for you. All right. Any other questions? Just throw them in the comments. Let's go ahead and get stamping. So let's solve a mystery. Let's get going. I did not do my scoring. I figured you and I could do that together. All right. I'm using the Darling Dinos. 1, because they're cute. 2, because I haven't put them away yet from the other night. And 3, because I wanted something to go with this paper that is on the last chance list. This is Ocean Friends, and it is on the last chance list, and I do not have the stamp set. So I thought, oh, I think I can do dinosaurs with that, right? Oh, great. Nancy's got that. Okay, it ends in July. You're good until July then. And then you can do it prepaid or pay as you go. Discount for prepaid anymore. So you can pay as you go or you can buy a whole bunch at once, but they're all going to be $27. So, yeah. The shipping went wonky. in the United States, they are no longer, it's not cheap to, packages less than £1 are going to cost more now. I think £1, I don't. Check the postal updates. That's all I know. That's all they told us. So anyway, cardstock, 4 1/4 by 11. I'm using Melon Mambo, score at 3.5. And 9. So this is by 11. So I'm going to score it at 2, right? Because 11 minus 9 is 2. So it's scored at 3.5 and 9. I just didn't open up my wing. That's the only score there was. Those are the only 2 score marks there is. So hopefully my people upstairs remember I'm down here and working. All right, so here we go. Next, cardstock A. You can use a different color, but there you go. 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. DSP, 3 1/4 by 4. 1 3/4 by 4. You can have a matchy or you can change them up, whatever you want. And you can use DSP or you can use embossed cardstock. I thought would be kind of cool on that. So I'm going to use that one. And then a white circle I'm using one. It was supposed to be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, but it's more like 3 by 3. Mine using the largest stylish shape circle. And then a white piece that's 3 inches by 4 inches. Hi, Deb. All right, so let's go ahead and get moving on some things here. All right, and the card is going to end up landscape orientation. I remembered to fix that. So this card is actually going to go this way. We're going to tuck this side in. And then we're going to take this side in. And they're going to match up. Kind of, sort of. They should be really close. All right. We're going to take a piece of tear and tape. And I like to get the card base going for you. So then when we get to the decorating part, if you're done with the decorating part before someone else, you're not waiting for the next step. So I did that a little small because I'm talking. All right, this one, see if I do it that way. I'm such a much better measurer. Okay. And then peel off your tear and tape or whatever glue you have. And we're making a pocket. Now, if you don't want to have a pocket here, go ahead and put another piece of tear and tape right there and just seal this baby up. But if you don't mind having a pocket there, whether you use it or not, now we have a pocket there. Okay. Do that one more time. It just seems very open. It just wants to be open. We'll put some weight on it. All right. Now the white piece is going to be for inside our card. So if you want to stamp on that later, you can. So that's what the white piece is for. Now we're going to I'm going to put my 2 DSPs. This one is going to go here, right? Like that. There must have been a Craft-A-Lunch when I wasn't around. All right. And like I said, I'm using Ocean Friends paper. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's the suite it goes with. And it is part of the Last Chance product list that was updated today. So if you want some good deals, some of them are, I got one that was 70% off. I don't remember what product it was, but I can go in at the end of the project and show you where to go for those products. If you would like, stick around and I will take you there on my computer. So then this piece is going to go here. I seem to be way out there. So, okay. Well, I hope my people are remembering. My husband's had a very rough day. 24 hours has been rough for him. So he's probably not remembering. And let me text him. All right, let's see here. Oh. All right, I told him I'm live and to please use as little internet as possible. And then I sent him a kiss emoji, so maybe that'll butter him up, right? Nancy, yes, we did have a good time in Canada. We went to a hot springs. I think it's a hot springs. It's a geothermal. To me, that's a hot spring. Anyway, it's in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. So we went there. We didn't have a renovated room. They're currently in the process of renovating their rooms. We didn't have a renovated room, so the room was okay. But the spa was lovely, and it was good. And then we went up all the way up to north to Saskatoon, and this paper goes on here. We went up to Saskatoon to get some air seeder parts that my husband needed. He buys them from the manufacturer up there. And then we got to the customs agent for the United States, and he told us we didn't have the right paperwork and told us that we needed to go back and get the right paperwork because he couldn't let us through. But he wouldn't tell us what the right paperwork was. So my husband's done this many years, and this is the first time he's ever had issues. So it was extremely stressful. And there's not much internet service there. So then we turned around and went back to the last little town before the border and in Canada, and had to try to use the Wi-Fi there to get things worked out. We thought we had all of our stuff and made another attempt, and we still didn't have what we needed. So we turned around and went back to that little town and dropped all our parts off at another agriculture dealer there and left our parts there and came home. And my husband figured it out, figured out what he needed. And we really didn't need anything different, but he went and got his stuff and he went to a different border and got across the border without any issues. So, but then he slipped and hurt his back and his wrist. And then while he was gone and I was home myself today, the well went out and we have no water till Thursday. So it has been a day. All right. So let me show you what we're doing here. My long story's over. So this piece is going to sit on top of this and it's going to open like this. All right. I'm going to put some ribbon on this before I do that. We're going to stamp on this. This piece is going to go on top of this, either wherever you want it. And then this piece I already told you is going inside. I don't like that paper quite as well, but I'm going to run with it. I can't decide if I want it that way or that way. I'm going to run with it because it's not really going to show up too much anyway. I am going to take some ribbon before I forget, and I am going to wrap it around And this is Summer Splash ribbon. I like this color. It's one of my favorite colors of. Okay, so of all the Stampin' Up! Colors, I probably have 15 to 20 favorites, but this is one of them. I can tell you some of my not favorites too. And then there's the ones that are just, I like them. Don't love them. I like them. Or I don't have any feelings at all toward them. All right, I am putting this on right now because I am going to forget it if I don't. So this is where I want my ribbon. And I took this recipe from Leah Dixon. So it's not her card. I just took this recipe. So there, I'm going to tie in the Summer Splash with the stars, the starfish. I think starfish have been around as long as the dinosaurs. So I thought I could get away with that. So now that I have that, I'm going to wait until I get all these pieces done. I am stamping. You can glue this down if you're ready anytime, but I want to make sure I get my ribbon adjusted where I want it first. So this is going to go in here so we can stamp on that. And this is going to go on here, so stamp on that. I am going to stamp the Tyrannosaurus Rex because I think he is adorable. Actually, they're all adorable. They are all adorable. All right, so I'm going to get my T-Rex on there. Oh, boho blue. I like that one too. I am so sad to see that one leaving. Hi, Anna. Oh, you snuck in. How are things in Florida? We've already heard it's storming in Kansas and cloudy and chilly in Montana, but no moisture. At least in northeastern Montana. So cute. So cute. All right, and then what we're going to put. We can. Your Terrific? I don't know if your Terrific is going to fit on there. Probably not. But it'll fit on here. And since it's a T-Rex, we're going to use it. We'll just put happy birthday out here. And I'll make yet another birthday card. You never have too many birthday cards, in my opinion. All right. Oh, my internet got better. What did my husband say? All he said was okay. Poor guy. Like I said, he's had a day. Muggy. All right. Well, Muggy's not bad. Muggy is. All right. We're going to have to put happy birthday way down here. Hope it works. I'm going to go ahead and use. All right. You get to see me do something that I don't do often, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to go ahead and cut my stamp just like that because I want it stacked. I don't want it long. And then when I want to use it again, I can just stick her back together. But I want a stacked one. So yes, folks, I did that right here live on camera. I just cut my stamp apart. Do you ever cut your stamps apart? All right, now we're going to check it out. See if we like it. I want to do it in Summer Splash. Maybe. We'll see if I like it. I like it. And it's going to take up a lot less room for my T-Rex. All right. Ta-da! It's kind of crooked, but I can make it better with just moving her. All right. And what else? We'll give her a flower. Since we are not going to put balloons. Yeah, I'm just getting artsy craftsy now. Relaxing. I have been working on graphics and helping my husband and trying to keep everything headed in the right direction. All right, I don't know if I'm going to do any more. I would have to mask. So we'll do one. And then we're going to give her some grass. I know I have grass. All right, I'm going to wait on the grass. On a color. So I have Melon Mambo and Summer Splash here. I think I'm going to start with the Summer Splash. And this is the light. This is going to be my dinosaur. Because why not, right? We can make dinosaurs any color we'd like. So I will be here on Thursday. And I will not be here next Tuesday. I will make every effort to get something recorded for you all. I am going to a funeral in my hometown. One of my cousins passed away. He was elderly, so that doesn't make it easy, but when you're almost 90, you know, there's probably not a lot of years left. So I will be gone, but I'll be back for next Thursday. So I hope and plan once again to have something next week for you. But the way the yesterday and today have gone, hi Shirley. The way today and yesterday have gone, who knows? I might be snowed in and never make it out of Dodge, or I thought about doing her pink. She's gonna have pink spots. And fingernails, of course, you know, she's got to have the fingernails that are pink. I think there'll be enough pink. And we need light. Yeah. Say I did not just put the light down and then, or the dark down and pick it back up, did I? And I did not. See, I'm doing better. So yeah, if you want to stick around, I will take you and show you where the online exclusives are, not the online exclusives, where the last chance products can be found. So you can go shopping and see what you want. Host codes are going away as of April 13th. That will be the last day you'll get to order with host codes. You can still earn the kits for my dinosaur class by using a host code. And then as of April 15th, you will get the rewards. Oh, Shirley, snow, rain, sleet, and freezing rain. Ugh. We were supposed to get the freezing rain, but it never materialized, and I am not sad. So anyway, as of April 15th, for orders of $20 or more, you will get rewards to spend on your next order. So I think it will be absolutely fantastic. And I'm looking forward to you guys getting more rewards out of what you purchase. Now that being said, I might revamp my free with class, because right now I have you put your orders under a host code, and then I use those rewards that I get for the host code to pay for the supplies and whatnot for the sending the card kits out. Well, that is going to be leaving us, so I have to think. I'll have a lot of time to think on my drive to my hometown, because it is not close. I have to travel about 7 hours each way. So, and I'm going alone. So I will meet my sister there and my cousins. It'll be a deal, I tell you. It'll be a big deal. But that's what's happening with the rewards. So we won't have to worry about host code soon. That will be awesome. All right. I'm going to stick with the colors in the paper. Is there peach pie in the paper? Ooh, that was a tongue twister. Pumpkin pie. Calypso coral. Oh, peach pie is close enough. Right? Peach pie is close enough. Maybe not. We'll go to pumpkin pie. Lots of pies. Lots and lots of pies. I need to give her a rock or something to stand on. Might have a rock over here. Ooh, I have some grass. Hey, that's good. I have some grass. I can put the flower behind some grass. I don't know. We'll do something. I know I need lemon lime twist. I'll use the dark lemon lime twist for the leaves. So I'm trying to make it matchy to my paper. All right, that's good enough. I wonder what this would look like on there. Ooh, too green. All right. I'm just going to go with a dark lemon lolly. There, not too bright. All right. There's my grass. That's not grass, that's a shrub. What do I have? I cut a whole bunch of stuff out for our last adventure together. So I got more grass. I have an eggshell. I could have her coming out of an egg. Oh, that wouldn't be bad. I think I have a pink one. Ooh. I'll cover up her toenails, though. That's not bad. I might go with that. Okay. We're on a different, because it's a birthday, right? Like a baby birthday. All right. Oh, yeah. Stay safe, Shirley. I saw that North Dakota was going to get hit pretty hard. All right. We're going to have so many different papers on here. All right. There she is. She's being born. I can underline birth. And then I know I have a little piece. I know I have. This piece doesn't make sense to me, but we're going to use it anyway. We'll throw it over here. We'll use a little glue dot, though. How are your cards coming out, or are you just watching tonight? All right. There's my front. Now I can assemble. All right. Here we go. So if you're just joining us, you put tear and tape on the ends here and fold this over. These two pieces go there. This piece is going to go on here, but I wanted to put my ribbon there before I made a big decision. So I think I'm going to keep it there. So I'm going to move this over a little bit more. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. And I'm only going to go so far. Now I want the ribbon kind of in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dimensional here and here to kind of keep it in a track. I have lots of dimensionals on this one. So I'm going to use dimensionals on the next part too. All right, here we go. Line it up. And then I think if I did it right, this should slide still. Yes, it'll slide until I get it adjusted where I want it and how I want it. And then this, we're going to put dimensionals on the back. I'm not going to go to the edge because I think it'll fit, but on the off chance it pokes over the edge a little, it's not a big deal. Right? Anybody have any big April plans? I wasn't planning on going anywhere. Well, I guess Canada was in March, but now I'm going to Butte and I'm expecting a grandbaby, so I don't want to be gone too long. My grandbaby's due on Easter. So I don't know. I don't want to be gone too far, too long. Oh my gosh, that's cute. I have ribbon and dimensional backings everywhere. All right. And then I need to do the inside, and I'm going to do the You're Terrific. Oh, I didn't get that on a block. Ooh, I got lucky. Oh, congratulations. Nieces are fun. We'll have to compare notes and see who's, if anyone actually comes on Easter. That's crooked. Or if we have a before baby or an after baby. All right, which one's more straight? I don't think it matters. I think it's the terrific that makes it look. Oh, here, if I hold it up to light, this one's more straight. All right, we're going to put some. I don't think I'm going to. And then I'm going to get it lined up in there. There we go. And we need to get some embellishments. All right. What kind of embellishment should we put on? You could put on some of these new ones. These are the new ones coming out in the new catalog next month. I don't know. The pinks kind of work. I'm going to try something different. I'll hold off on those. But then I have to find my bucket full of different. Because I was thinking these would work well. As they have some. This is what I was thinking. I actually put some thought into my embellishments this time. It's going to be her third one. Oh. And another boy, huh? Well, boys are good. I have 2 of them myself. I'm very thankful I had a couple of each, but I guess you get what you need. Sometimes you don't get what you want. We don't know what we're having. I'm just praying for a healthy little baby. I could use orange on this too. Wow. Get multicolors on here. I think I'm going to put another one of these. I'll put it over here. There. And there is my card for the night. I think it turned out rather cute. I didn't know if I was going to like that paper, but I'm glad I just went with that mellow paper there. The starfish look good. I think it's a keeper. So be sure to share your cards. I would love to see what you do. If you don't have a way to share it with me, go to craftswithcheryl.com and click on the email me link, and you can just email it to me. I would love to see it. All right, so I'm going to do one thing that I have some people ask me to do. Just one moment. I'm putting my markers away. I cannot believe how much better this is now that I can just put my markers away. So here is 87. If you want to take a picture with 87. I'm trying to get it so it all fits, but it may not all fit. If you want to do a screenshot, I'll get my hands out of the way. I'll show you where to go for the last chance products. There are many of them. We have 2 catalogs retiring. We have, let me see here. This catalog is retiring. All right. Hopefully you got your screenshot. This catalog is retiring, and oh, where's my mini? I found it. And this one is retiring. So products from both of these catalogs are on the last chance list, available while supplies last. And I'll take this away and make me bigger again. And then I will share my screen. Let me get it pulled up first. I logged out earlier just of Stampin' Up! Just to make sure that I was in the right place, or that I could get to the right place. And you'll see a whole bunch of them for just a moment. And whoa, is that better? There we go. There, that's better. All right, so when you go there, this is what you're going to see. That was one of the new kits. I forgot to mention there were new kits. So this is one of the new kits. 3 new kits. There's this gorgeous flower kit, and the Essential Occasions kit, and the Loveliest Wishes kit. So those are the 3 new kits that are available starting today. And some of the older kits. So this is where you go for the kits collection. And you can find that right here. If you get on here and you don't see this, or you miss it, or you don't read it or whatever, You can always go to specials and you can click on last chance products. So these are all last chance products. Excuse me. You can look over here and see what's discounted or not discounted, available. If it says it's not available, but it's still on the website, that means there's more coming in before it retires. If it says low inventory, it might be gone soon. So if you like something, you should probably grab it. Then it tells you what kind of discount you could get. And then you can sort it through by other means also. Let's just, for fun, 50% or more. These are the items that are 50% off or more. So here are some. I love the scrapbooking kit. Adored this paper. $3.75 for this paper. So if you love Halloween stuff, this paper was fun. Grab some now at $3.75. These are great scrapbooking stamp sets. And some more closeout, close to my heart stuff that we had. A few other stamps. Oh, I liked this one. Oh, this one was my favorite. $12. Now, when it comes to the last chance products, don't just order the bundle and assume you're going to get the best deal like normal. Once it hits the last chance products, make sure that you go in and check the individual prices of the items before you just automatically add a bundle, because you might get a better deal if you add them separately. That's only when they go to the last chance. Otherwise, ordering the bundle is a better deal. So, I loved this vellum. I use that a lot. And just this is the 50% off stuff, 50% or more. I thought about getting these Snapdragons and I never did. I got that one. That's one of mine that's going, and that one. Yeah, there's a lot on here that I'm going to have to pull from my shelf. And I know there's some that's already gone. So don't delay. The host code is in the description, is it? It might not be in the description. I can put it in the chat when I'm done. But anyway, these are all the ones that are 50% off or more. You can clear that and go back to just shopping them all. These are the ones that were just added. They'll always put the newer ones in first. See, there's the Ocean Friends. I used the paper today. I do not have that bundle. And there's 13 pages currently of last chance products. So when they're gone, they're gone. For example, okay, the Floral Delight Sweet Collection, it says currently unavailable. That means probably something is going to return and then it'll become available again. But that doesn't mean that the rest of the pieces aren't going to be there. So here are some more. I'm going to miss the Utterly Adorable. I really liked those. Those were fun. Oh, I did this. I used this on a mystery stamping not long ago, and it's retiring, leaving. There's that cheap paper, cheap Halloween paper again. And more. Those were fun trees. Yuletide Village. I have that one. I don't think I used that one. I had an idea. You can get some embellishments, paper. The bow die has been discounted by $11. So yeah, this is where you find the last chance, and this is some of the last chance products. And you can sort them however you want. Now, we had a question about paper pumpkin earlier. If I sign in, it's going to take me to my demonstrator one. But I will get out of my demonstrator one. Okay, when you sign in to claim your paper pumpkin kit, click up on your name and go to subscriptions, and it will tell you what subscriptions you have. All right. And then it'll tell you to claim yours if you have a paper pumpkin subscription. and it will just send you an email to verify your email, and then you're done. You've claimed it. If you want new ones, go to I guess this is where I'm going to find my paper pumpkin. Oh, just go over here, paper pumpkin, subscribe now, refills and pass kits. They have a really cute add-on. Look at this hugs one. I like the hugs. They have this is where you go for extra refills and all that. And you can go to the subscribe now, pay as you go, or you can do a prepay. And here are where you go for the prepay. So there you have it. All right. Good night, everyone. I think I'm losing people, which is totally fine. I always do the extra little things at the end just in case someone needs me. I want to get through what I planned before I do any extra stuff. So anyway, here's the card once again. And the host code, I was going to put the link for the host code in there. If you'd like to get the card kits for my dinosaur class, you can go ahead and place a $40 order. And this is the link to do that with the host code already in it. Good evening, Shirley. And have a good night, everyone. There is the host code, and I'm going to go check on my husband. Have a great evening, and I will see you all on Thursday, I hope. Bring a friend. Tell somebody how much fun it is. All right. Have a great night. Bye-bye.